Well, it's a big night for Vikings fans as well, getting a look at the team under the lights at TCO Performance Center.
Sports Director Jim Rich joining us from Eagan tonight. And Jim, this is as close to a game setting as we get before the preseason starts on Sunday. Looks like it was a beautiful night and experience out there.
Yeah, it was a great night for the fans. They sold it out, over 6,000. But it's also a fun night for the players, because if you can pan over here, we'll show you Adam Thielen hanging out with his kids here. And that's the one thing about the night practice, is that families are invited. And so all the youngsters come out, and Adam Thielen gets to play quarterback, wide receiver, whatever his young son tells him he'd like him to do out here on the field. But this is the one night where the fans and the players have a chance to kind of let their guard down. They've been working hard, obviously, to get ready for the season, and as you mentioned, the first preseason game is coming up this Sunday. Now, here in training camp, Kirk Cousins has thrown a half dozen or so interceptions, and that was a point of emphasis brought up by the media today in their briefing with head coach Kevin O'Connell. But O'Connell countered by saying, hey, how many touchdown passes is he throwing here in training camp? And the reporter didn't know the answer. And O'Connell said, that's the point. We want Kurt to feel comfortable here. We want him to take chances here, so when he gets in a real game situation, he understands what possibly could go wrong when he misreads coverages.
Mistakes that are made are, you got to coach off those. You got to coach hard off those. But in training camp, you don't want to ever coach so hard that guys are so scared to make a mistake, because the repercussions aren't the same now. Now, as we work into the season and we look back on some cut-ups and we look back on, hey, let's go look at that rep from training camp where it didn't go our way. Why was that? And 9 times out of 10, there's a tangible reason that you can say, we do this differently, or I script a better play, better formation, better spacing. There's so much that goes into it. It's a great question, but ultimately,
and obviously, a lot of things are happening on the defensive side of the ball, and everyone's so excited to finally see Danielle Hunter back out here healthy. And Hunter now has a person who plays like him. We're talking about Za'Darius Smith. These two are mirror images of each other. And Danielle Hunter has been such a unique specimen on the Vikings when he's been here that he's really had no one that he can confide in and talk about things because of his athletic ability. Hunter said having Za'Darius now with him really has opened his eyes and helped him learn even more, even though he's 8 years into his career.
It's been very beneficial. Him coming in, he showed me things that I've never known or been able to use before, and him coming in from the other side, I'm able to show him things that I know and share to the group. So it's kind of like I'm helping him out, he's helping me out, and I feel like both of us coming together, we'll be able to do a lot of damage on the field, and also being able to help the younger guys, DJ, Pat, J-Rob. I feel like it's a big plus for our group, because putting our minds together and with the coach and all that stuff, it's going to be very beneficial.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see those guys on the field and really show us what they can do. Unfortunately, we won't see it on Sunday. Most of the regulars will not play in that opener against Las Vegas. Instead, they'll save all of their tricks up their sleeve for the Packers on September 11th. So that's it here for night practice. It was a pretty good night. I'm going to go see if I can now play catch with Adam Thielen. Maybe I can run a route with him or two.
I was going to say, you need to go play, Kelsey? Jim.
Get some yellow gloves on.
I know, and you guys are holding me down here right now.
Practice some kicking.
Just don't pull anything, Jimmy, okay? Hammies are very susceptible.
I don't have much to pull left anymore.
All right, thanks, Jim. Have fun out there.